The locals warned us not to venture into the heart of the Amazon, whispering tales of an ancient evil that lurked in the shadows, waiting to consume the souls of the unwary. It was said that anyone who dared to enter the depths of the jungle would never return, or if they did, they would be forever changed by the horrors they witnessed. Our team of explorers, fueled by a sense of adventure and a thirst for discovery, ignored these ominous warnings and pressed on, determined to uncover the secrets of the long-abandoned settlement. As we trekked deeper into the jungle, the air grew thick with an eerie, unnatural silence, and the trees seemed to loom over us, their branches like skeletal fingers reaching out to snatch us back. I couldn't shake the feeling that we were being watched, that unblinking eyes were trained on us from the darkness, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. The settlement was said to be hidden deep within the jungle, and our team had been searching for it for weeks. The dense foliage and twisting vines made every step a battle, and the oppressive heat and humidity sapped our strength, leaving us exhausted and demoralized. But we pressed on, driven by a burning curiosity about the secrets that the settlement might hold. As we walked, the silence began to unnerve me, and I found myself wondering if we were truly alone in the jungle. The rustling of leaves, the snapping of twigs, and the hooting of monkeys all blended together to create an unnerving symphony of sounds that seemed to be closing in around us. And then, without warning, the trees parted, and we stumbled into a clearing, where the ruins of the settlement lay before us, shrouded in a thick, impenetrable veil of foliage. As we explored the settlement, we began to uncover the remnants of a long-forgotten civilization. The crumbling structures, the overgrown gardens, and the shattered artifacts all told a story of a people who had lived and died in this place, leaving behind only their memories and their legacy. But it was what we found in the central square that sent a chill down my spine. A massive stone statue, covered in moss and lichen, loomed over us, its eyes seeming to bore into our very souls. The statue appeared to be some sort of ancient deity, and I couldn't help but wonder what kind of people would worship such a monstrosity. And then, I saw it, a series of symbols, etched into the base of the statue, pulsing with a malevolent energy that seemed to sear itself into my brain. As night began to fall, we set up camp in the settlement, trying to rest and process the events of the day. But as I lay in my tent, I couldn't shake the feeling that we were being watched, that the statue was looming over us, its eyes burning with an otherworldly intensity. The sounds of the jungle, which had been so oppressive during the day, seemed to fade into the background, replaced by an unsettling silence that seemed to be waiting for something to happen. And then, without warning, I heard it, a faint whispering, seeming to come from all around us, the words indistinct, but the malevolent intent clear. It was then that I realized we were not alone in the settlement, and that we were being stalked by something that did not want us to leave. As the days passed, the whispering grew louder, more urgent, and I began to feel like I was losing my grip on reality. The others seemed to be experiencing it too, and we would catch each other's eye, wondering if we were the only ones who heard the voices. The settlement, which had once seemed so fascinating, now seemed like a prison, a trap from which we could not escape. And then, one of our team members disappeared, leaving behind only a cryptic message, scrawled on the wall of their tent: "I have seen the truth, and it is too terrible to behold." It was then that I realized we had to get out of the settlement, to escape the clutches of whatever evil force was driving us mad. As we fled the settlement, the jungle seemed to close in around us, the trees looming over us like sentinels, blocking our path. The whispering grew louder, more frantic, and I could feel the weight of the statue's gaze upon us, urging us to turn back, to return to the settlement and face the horrors that lurked within. But we pressed on, driven by a desperate desire to escape, to survive. The jungle seemed to stretch on forever, a vast, green expanse of terror, and I wondered if we would ever find our way out, or if we would be trapped forever in this living nightmare. And then, just when we thought we had escaped, we stumbled into a clearing, and in the center of it, we found the statue, its eyes blazing with an otherworldly energy. The whispering stopped, and an unearthly silence fell over the jungle, as if the very fabric of reality was holding its breath, waiting to see what would happen next. It was then that I realized the horrifying truth: we had never left the settlement, we had simply been led deeper into its heart, further into the depths of madness and terror. The statue loomed over us, its presence suffocating, crushing, and I knew that we were doomed, trapped in a living hell of our own making. I am the last one left, the sole survivor of the expedition. I am writing these words by the light of a dying fire, the jungle darkness closing in around me. I know that I will not escape, that the statue will claim me soon, and I will join my friends in whatever hellish realm they now inhabit. The whispering has started again, a gentle, insidious voice, urging me to surrender, to give in to the madness. And I know that soon, I will be nothing more than a shadow, a ghost haunting the ruins of the settlement, forever trapped in this abyss of terror, a testament to the horrors that lurk in the depths of the human psyche.